Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Carry 2010 Brain. We just got back from a long walk. So, I have my girlfriend here. She's chilling with me today, and she's dressed up as our wonderful Fruits Basket main character, Brain name for some reason. Just
You were saying it all day.
I know, my
Toru.
Toru. I'm so tired. Toru from Fruits Basket, and then I did her Yuki or Kyo. Excuse me. I'm out of it. I'm entirely out of it. Apparently, Brain. So while we were at the mall, we did some videos of us doing some games and stuff like that at the game place that we do. Because you guys seemed to like the last video, so I decided to do another one. And I also picked up something little bit pricey from GameStop. So we're gonna open this up. Since we ended up walking, the person made sure it was double packaged. So look what I got, guys. PlayStation VR. I've been wanting to get one for quite some time. I finally, as of last year, got to actually try out PlayStation VR. I couldn't really hear anything because of the fact that it was in a gaming room and they didn't really have headphones, but it was still pretty interesting. If you're interested in watching my reaction, I played Blood Rage, I believe is the game. I can't remember. I'll put it right here over my girlfriend's face for a few seconds to show what game it was. Alright, so I'm gonna open up this beautiful baby and get it open. Where's my knife at? Never mind, I got it. Okay, so here's the headset. Entirely nice. And all these wonderful cords. I'm trying not to step it. All these wonderful cords that I'm gonna have to hook up to my console. And all of them are numbered and all that. This is a used console, obviously. It was, how much do you remember?
160.
160. So pretty pricey for, it's basically treated like a console. So we're just gonna see how it fits, and then I will go from there. If I can figure out how to adjust these things. Ah, it's one of the pull ones. No, it's not. Oh, I push the button, then pull. So then it sits like that. I can't see anything. Am I at least in center of screen? Babe. Babe!
Hi.
Am I at least in the center of screen with my headset? Yes?
You're fine.
Okay. So, yeah. That's pretty much what it looks like. Pretty sure I only got half of that, but we'll see.
You got all but like the top.
All at the top, but that's okay. And it even says Sony on it. So, I'll be back. I'm gonna fiddle with this a little bit, and then I don't know if I'm gonna get into a game or whatnot for you guys, because recording for virtual reality is a little bit harder. Maybe when I actually get my own Wi-Fi, I might
Chew on the blanket again.
oh, is he chewing on the blanket again? You gotta stop doing that, buddy. That's not yours. But yeah, so I'll get it all set up. We'll go from there, and we'll see what I do. My neighbor is being evicted, so here in a couple days, or about a couple weeks or so, I will have to get my own Wi-Fi, which I'm fine with doing because obviously I have a job now. So But yeah, let's get this baby hooked up. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so for VR you'll have your 3 sets of controllers. You'll have the motion control ones for certain games, obviously, and those separately run about $21. These are used, obviously. One of them I had to replace because I was gifted a set, but then one of them didn't work, so I had to buy a new one. And you can also use your regular controller for some of these games. The VR also, the actual motion controls also come with these as well, but they're not really necessary. You just need the 2 joysticks with the ball on top of them. So let's move on to other connection stuff. Alright, so this is where my VR headset sits now. So I pull it out, and there's a moth in there apparently. So you have your awesome buttons, your power, your volume, your mute button. Any headset can plug into it, really. I use my personal ones that sit on top of my head. That little switch right there is to tighten it, but you basically just pull it out. The back half will light up, and so will the front half. Sorry. Underneath is a speaker to actually hear things. If you set up your PlayStation can allow you to hear things while you're in VR, which is kind of neat. So if someone calls your phone, or if somebody knocks on your door or rings your doorbell, you can set that up with your PlayStation itself. That button is to pull the mask forward and backward. So it's very comfy to a point, and then it starts getting uncomfortable for my neck. So give me a sec here, sorry. I have to pull some things out here. So this is the front of the mask here. This cord, okay, so you have, this is to the actual headset itself. This leads all the way to the headset. So you plug these 2 in. You can't miss it really because of the fact that they're 2 different tongs in there. And then it goes all the way up to this lovely box right here. Keep in mind, anytime you turn on your PlayStation, it will turn just this box on. It will not turn the headset on. How you know the headset is on is the back of it will be blue first. If you're in a game, then the front of it will be blue. So then you need to take this lovely box and connect the HDMI cord to it, then to the TV, and then the other HDMI cord goes into the PS4. So it already comes with a or an HDMI cord already with it. You'll have to have another one to connect one to the TV, one to the PlayStation. So that way it'll be connecting like that. Then this cord goes into the back of the PlayStation. So and then this is obviously the plug-in. So the cool thing is this pops backwards. I can't get it really to do it. It pretty much, give me a sec, sorry. This can slide backwards, so you can easily put those in, and you don't have to worry about it, and it covers up those other ones in the back as well. That box right there is the actual power source to it. And this is what your console, sorry, the back of your console will look like. I'm trying without it falling out because I really don't want it falling out of here. When it's all done, after the HDMI cord has been hooked in from the PlayStation, and then yeah, so that's all hooked up and dandy. Now I'm gonna show you the camera that I'm using, I apologize, my cat is glaring at me right now. Move that over so I can put my stuff back. Alright, so the camera that I'm using is the standard PlayStation camera. This is the one that I bought years ago, did a review on it and everything. It works really well for the VR headset. I'm pretty sure it's just too high. That's why sometimes I'm having issues with connections. You can also buy the other one, which is in this picture down below here. You can buy that one as well, but if you already have the camera and if you already have the motion controls, then all you have to do is buy the headset, which will run you about 100 something if you can find it without the bundles and stuff like that. The only game that I absolutely own the full game, or the only two games that I own fully of are Beat Saber and Resident Evil 7 as well, Biohazard, I should say. Those are full games, but I'm sure down the road I'll be able to add more games and all that once I can obtain a new job. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Another thing to know about the VR headset as well, which is really, really cool, is that you can watch 3D movies on it. You can also watch YouTube videos that are meant for the VR headset. You can watch Hulu, movies in it. I mean, if it's not 3D, it's not going to pop out at you. It's just going to be one big giant screen in front of your face. But if the video is like, or if the DVD is actually 3D, it'll work really good with the headset. Any YouTube video, you can pretty much look up VR, like roller coaster stuff or whatever. Those type things. You can also look up those like 360 cameras that you can like look all around and stuff like that. Those types of videos as well. It's very comfortable head-wise. I will say after a bit of time I do get motion sickness. I will also say my neck kind of gets a little bit sore, but that's just me if I use it like about, I want to say 4 hours, 5 hours maybe, and I'm starting to feel the pain. But yeah, you don't necessarily have to worry about unplugging your stuff from the console whatsoever. You can just automatically turn on the console and it will ask you point blank if you open anything like a movie that's 3D, it'll ask you if you want the VR headset on. It'll ask you the same thing with Hulu. It'll ask the same thing with Netflix. It'll also ask it if you want it, the VR version, in YouTube as well. If you don't have, all you have to do is check the box of no, you want it normal every time. So you don't ever have to worry about disconnecting your headset whatsoever. And the headset is not what's turning on, it's the box. Once you hit that button, then the headset is turned on, or unless you say, yes, I want it in the VR version of whatever application you open. You can play normal games on this, but again, it's just going to be like a big projection on a screen. There's not much really to it. It's the actual like VR stuff that's gonna pop out at you and stuff like that. So within the next couple days I'll be doing reviews on some demos, and I will also be doing reviews on some of the the two games that I absolutely own as well. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna switch back over to me. I know this is kind of different, that I look different and the girlfriend's not here with me, so you guys are kind gonna be all like, what's going on, you know? And the answer to that is because of the fact that it's been several days since I recorded that piece of the video, and I totally forgot to go over everything. I got like super excited when I got the actual VR itself. I had to actually look up a tutorial on it. It was very frustrating to actually hook up, I will say that. But if you actually buy it new, I'm pretty sure the instructions are more clear. But everything has its own little, like, number tag thing, and all you have to do is just read where that is supposed to go, and so on and so forth. So, I think it's all the way up to 6. I'm not 100% sure, but everything is tagged, which is nice. But, it's very difficult, I will say. That you might have to look up a YouTube video on it, but it's difficult, but it's not difficult at the same time. The part that confused me was that I had to hook my TV into the box, and then hook that box up to the console. Everything else was fine. I just couldn't figure out why I needed 2 HDMI cords. So yeah, it's very interesting. I plan to get more games eventually, but until I can find a job, yes, I'm currently jobless once again. I did not plan on losing my job whatsoever. To sum it up, I messed up. I made a major mistake. I ended up paying for that mistake by pretty much an automatic fire. I really didn't get a warning. They didn't really like talk to me about it or anything like that. They just, you're fired. And it's kind of disappointing and upsetting. I wish the gal that kind of really didn't like me, I could just get those vibes of she didn't really like me. I mean, I was one of those ones that I just want to work. I just want to make some money. I want to go to my convention in August, which is obviously not going to happen, and all that. So, yeah, it sucks. I made a mistake, and I'm paying for it. I was really hoping to actually stay at that job. I actually was starting to really like the job. My body was starting to get used to all the work that came with the job, but it just happens, and I am sadly going to be missing NDK this year because of it. I was about to hook up my own internet as well, but that got canceled as well. That was like two weeks ago I was going to hook up my internet. And also, the other bad news is I found out that my neighbor is being told that they cannot sign back on the lease for their apartment. So, there goes my internet. I'll figure out ways, when August comes around, my videos will start slowing down a bit. It won't be an everyday thing. I'll figure out something. But until then, I'm gonna upload as many VR things that I think are interesting to me. If I don't see something that I am absolutely gung-ho about actually playing for you guys, then I won't put it on the channel. Some of them are a little bit horror based and scary based, so I don't know if I'm gonna play a lot of scary games through the VR. One of the reasons why I wanted to actually have the VR was so I could actually play this, because it actually supports VR headset. And I thought it would make me a better shooter, which is true. All you have to do is just look and shoot. But it's terrifying, and the jump scares are up in your face. So I'll try my darndest. My girlfriend says she wants to give it a try. I told her she can go for it. I'm going to be playing the demo for this game, which is called Kitchen. I will also be playing Rush of Blood, which is an off-brand of Until Dawn. It's a roller coaster ride. It's just a demo. So I know I'm late on this game, and I know I'm late on the demo, but I didn't have a VR headset to actually play it. Now that I do, that'll be the video that you guys get to see within the day. Within the next couple days. I will also be playing Kingdom Hearts VR as well. I'm super excited to jump into that game, and I know a lot of you are gonna be like, since I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan, that's obviously gonna be the first thing I jump into. Hopefully they do not copyright my stuff for that. Ever since as of today, I actually was able to monetize my stuff. Yay! Monetizing! And I also want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subs. I am creating an amazing big video for you guys to say thank you. So be on the lookout for that. It just might take a little bit more time. It might even take until I can find a job. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for all your support. If anything, please go watch another one of my videos. I'm a struggling creator who just, as of a couple weeks ago, hit 1,002 subs. I massively appreciate it, like massively. Thank you so much, and I hope you continue to stick with me through this hard time of me possibly not uploading as frequently as I want to because of the fact that my neighbor is moving. I might be able to convince one of my other neighbors, because I technically have 2 other neighbors, and I might be able to convince the new neighbor to let me borrow their Wi-Fi as well. But we'll see what happens. If you guys are interested in even more supporting me, you can go down in the description, find me on my Facebook and Instagram as well, where I post random pictures of new technology like I did with the VR, or updates on the channel, whatever photos that I want to post, whether it be with my girlfriend, whether it be, you know, just random pictures of cosplay stuff, or, you know, those random TikTok videos that I decide to post. And, or you can follow me on Facebook, and you can do this exact same thing, except for there I make sure that I post the actual video that went out that day. So, you don't end up missing out on any content whatsoever. Definitely go follow me on Facebook for sure. But if you also want to support this channel even more, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on whatever I decide to upload. This week is going to be VR. I think the next game that I'm going to do for the channel will be after I finish the VR stuff, obviously. Is definitely going to be Nier Automata. I believe is how you pronounce it. It's going to be this game. This is going to be my next game that I decide to do. And then I know I'm going to be doing some games with my girlfriend as well. So that'll be fun. So plenty of stuff to come and whatnot. Be patient with me, guys. Please be patient with me and enjoy the VR videos that I will be posting, and enjoy Nier Automata as well. Until then, I am your host, Keyblade Kairi 2010. Thank you guys so much for your patience and understanding and whatnot. I really didn't want to make this video, but I thought I'd just fit it in there along with the VR. And it's been hard, it's been frustrating. I've cried all my tears. I was very upset that I got fired from my job, but I'm just gonna get back up on my feet again, and I'm gonna keep trying until, you know, until I start making oodles of dollars on my channel. And by you guys watching it or watching more of my stuff, it's truly an honor and a blessing to have you guys. And also, do not forget the Patreon account is also down there. You don't have to donate if you don't want to, but if you do, for sure your name will be mentioned in a video if I can catch it in time. And you will also, in the future, I want to be able to send autograph cosplay photos to you guys as well, a specific one of that month or whatever. But until I can find a job, obviously I can't really mail anything out. But if you want to really support the channel even more, you can donate to the channel through the Patreon account. If you don't have any money, I'm not begging for any money, I don't need any money, but it is appreciated regardless. It's your decision, and I want what's best for you guys, because you guys are my new family that I have created, and I want it to stick that way. So if you want to support the channel without spending any money, all you got to do is keep watching my videos, put them on repeat in the background or whatever. So alright guys, that is basically all I have for you today, and we'll see you tomorrow with Kingdom Hearts demo for VR. So Keyblade Kairi 2010 signing out. Game on, gamers. Cosplay on, cosplayers. Bye!
A scattered dream that's like a far-off memory. A far-off memory that's like a scattered dream. I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.